Good morning. It's 11:11. We'll start with 2 minutes of silence and then I will do a meditation for you. Thank you for joining me. It's Remembrance Day in Canada, Veterans Day in the United States. And this year is a Veterans Day or a Remembrance Day like we've never had. We're not allowed public get-togethers to honor the people who fought in our world wars. Not allowed to honor the veterans in a group format because of COVID. It makes it a difficult year, and I really wanted to mark it by thanking those people who gave so much of their time and effort to trying to protect our country, our countries around the world. I didn't have a relative who was one of those folks, but I had relatives who fought war or escaped from war and oppression in Italy, came to Canada where they found freedom, peace, and the ability to raise a beautiful family. And we continue to enjoy that peace today. It's also the 11:11 portal for those of you who are into astrology or any of the spiritual awakening things. 11:11 is a sign of taking notice. So we'll say synchronicity. So is it an act of synchronicity that Memorial Day falls on the 11th of November? I'm not sure. However, we are in a war today. It's a different type of war. So rather than being fought with nation against nation, it's still led by greedy people who have a quest for power and are using fear to suppress the world. I urge each of us to consider ways that we can fight and win this war. And for me, the biggest way to win that war is by placing my hands on my heart and by always remembering that love is greater than fear, peace is greater than war, unity is better than divisiveness, and that at the end of the day, we're all just people who are a little part of Earth. As they say in the Bible, ashes to ashes and dust to dust. We all live for a little while on this earth and then we give it back and we return to the earth from which we came. I know that's kind of, hello, Liz from Denmark. Thank you for joining me today. I know this is kind of I guess a lower vibration commentary, but that's what this day brings out in me. It's a day to remember, and it's a day to recall, and it's a day to consider, how do we make this world into something that we wish to live in, instead of a place where we have to hide or stay isolated or use poisons on our hands to say that we are sanitary and that we're preventing this virus from spreading. I don't know the answer to that. I do know love, though, and I do hope that you'll join me in this meditation for love, because together we can grow that. We can grow love. We can overcome those powers of darkness who are really trying to keep us suppressed and to make it so that we can't enjoy this beautiful planet that we call home. So I reach out to your heart. I hope that you will reach out to mine. I invite you to sit or lay down in a comfortable position. I'm choosing some 852 hertz music today. It's letting go of fear. I'm going to play that for you while I talk. We'll begin with a couple of deep breaths. Breathing a little more slowly and a little more deeply than you might normally. And bringing your attention to your heart. And I'll show you this heart mudra. So if you take your hands and you put them together and then you cross your palms over each other in a way that your thumbs are connected and bring them over your heart. I'm just switching that up a little bit so I can show you both hands with my thumbs connected. Bring those over your heart. It's like a little hug for your upper chest. Forms the shape of a bird, where our hearts can fly free, free of fear, free of oppression. Our hands and our heart remind us to put our attention there. And in breathing, we open the heart, turning our brains away from the issues of the mind and focusing fully on the heart. Now imagine a light beginning to glow in your heart. This light can be any color, so whatever color you're imagining right now is right for you. For me, it's a golden bright light. And with every in-breath, I begin to expand that light out into my body. And with every out-breath, I allow it to glow and grow, filling my whole body. And on the next breath, allow the light to grow past the physical confines of your body, out into the aura surrounding your body. It's a bubble of protection. It extends several feet, sometimes beyond the body. We have our hands crossed, and now I invite you to cross one ankle over the other. It doesn't matter which foot or which hand is on top of the other. By crossing our hands and our ankles like this, we perform a closed energy circuit, so that as we remain with our hearts open, only love can enter this closed loop. And we may remain protected from anything negative out in the world, any energies. This allows us to freely open beyond our auric circle, extending your energy arms out into the world. I do this a lot, so I feel that I can connect with you wherever you are in time and space. And being free of time and space, we can also connect with our ancestors and loved ones, our guides and spirit protectors, all beings of love whose energy is allowed to touch ours. And on this beautiful day, our combined energies and light form a grid over the surface of our planet and provide a healing light for Gaia, for all of the people, the plants and the beings, the rocks, the hills, the animals and birds, sea creatures, insects, filling them with love. And from this place of protection and love, we're strengthened in such a way that when we turn our attention to the darkness, perhaps seeing it as blobs or blots of blackness in the sky around us, we can transmute that hate and negativity so that it just fades and disappears. This is the power of love. We give thanks to our ancestors who overcame past world wars, conflicts. Hold them safely in our hearts as we're held safely in the hearts of our guides and angels. Allowing our hearts to remain open and just feel the beauty of this connection. The grid of love with which we surround the planet, whether you're live on this broadcast or whether you play the replay later. Each of us has a beautiful healing energy that can be contributed to the whole. Love is the greatest force on earth. It is the greatest force beyond the earth, within our solar system, beyond our solar system to the galaxy, and the galaxies beyond that. If we choose to, we can reach out with infinite time and space, sending the light of our love and connecting with other beings who are able to feel and grow this love. Feel the power. Let that power permeate your entire being, healing anything in you that needs healed. Healing anything that needs healed with those you love. Touching the landscape around us. And holding this space. Know this at any time of the day or the night. With a couple of slow, deep breaths, you can recall this feeling of being a part of this enormous connection of love. For when you enter into this space, all that is not love is transmuted into love. All that is negative and harsh and harmful will fade and disappear. This is the time of the world that we're in. And this is how we overcome the darkness. I give thanks in my heart to each of you who has joined us or will join us in this meditation. I've kept it fairly short because I know that there are a number of global meditations today, and I hope that you will join some of the other ones as well. Celebrate love. Celebrate and remember those who have gone before us, fighting for these freedoms that we hold dear. Look to the people in power and control on the earth to transform their hearts so that they may consider giving up their relentless pursuit of money at the cost of the rest of the planet. And that we can peacefully progress into the age of Aquarius, where collaboration and connection is key. And where greed has no place. It's simply one of the last vestiges of a broken planet. Falling away because its time is past due. Now I invite you to take one final breath as I thank you for joining me today. I wish you all the best wherever you're at. I'm in Canada. I see Denmark, Slovenia, Serbia. Leah, my friend in New York, is here. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. May peace be with you. May peace be with us all. And may we always remember that love is the greatest power on earth.